Jaws versus Jesus, who wins? Jesus, because he can walk on water. He has the ability to create fish. So he would probably just create enough fish that Jaws overfeeds himself and dies. Like the way goldfish do. Or he could just turn the water in the Jaws body into wine. Yeah, he could do that too. But is a drunk shark a more dangerous shark? I'm not talking about like the water in his stomach. I'm talking about the water in all of his cells. Oh, and Jesus also has a respawn. This is just going by Jesus's established canon abilities. We don't even know what other abilities he has. Jesus in the Bible was only using 1% of his total power. But I mean, Jesus was the most powerful of all biblical sorcerers. And if we look at some of the other things that other biblical sorcerers did, like creating snakes and splitting, Moses split the Red Sea. So we assume that if Moses can do that, Jesus can definitely do that. Yeah, Jesus was the carpenter and he could build a bigger boat. Yes, exactly. Jesus versus Birdemic, who would win? Let's see, are the Dead Sea Scrolls canon? Because I believe the Dead Sea Scrolls had Jesus having mastery over birds. Sans versus Jesus. We can probably assume that Sans is some form of demon, since he's a skeleton, or at least he is akin to demons. And Jesus is super effective against demons. So I would probably say Jesus would win. Ornstein and Smo versus Jesus. Honestly, I'd have to give that one to Ornstein and Smo. Unless he had a rope of cords. Actually, no, let me change that. If Jesus had a rope of cords, then Jesus would win. Because under Jesus, rope of cords would basically be a whip that does holy damage. There's divine in one, but Ornstein and Smo are strong to divine. Oh, in that case, probably Ornstein. I don't know. Probably Ornstein and Smo and Smo at that point. In that case, if they're strong to divine. Jesus versus the Beatles. They were bigger than God. They weren't actually bigger than God. They were bigger than Jesus. I think that would be a draw. Both Jesus and the Beatles have a pacifism thing. Jesus versus Simple Flips. Probably Simple Flips. Because he could just backwards long jump him into the sun.